So here we are, North Country Trail, way southern Lower Peninsula. Most of the day-to-day is going to be on roads and bike trails. So I want to make sure I got some of the first few miles that are going to be in this. What's the game place called, Joe?
Pittsford State Game Area.
Pittsford State Game Area. So here it is. All right, so we're continuing on our North Country Pathway. We're very close to a firing range, which is cool and all, but we keep on saying we're assuming they won't like have the firing range where they'll hit the hikers. But you never know. Lots of assumptions. Anyway, you were going to say something.
What did you say?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
I was going to say the firing range is right over there. We hope.
Right now it's a little bit more of an urban trail. I just passed through Hillsdale and Jonesville.
Going to Jonesville.
We're going to Jonesville. We just left Hillsdale. See the sign right now. Anyway, we've only been on the road part for a little while. For a little while we were on a bike trail and then kind of just through the town.
I think this is a bike trail too.
Oh, is it? There were more people on the bike trail in the other part.
Yeah.
There were some strange turns. So if you're going to do the North Country Trail at this area, do make sure you get the Avenza map. It was a little confusing a couple times. Not too bad though. No complaints. Just mentioning. All right. So now we're on the stair-steppy part. We just saw some really cool sand cranes and a really beautiful house. But right now we're just doing the stair-step part of dirt roads. Very few cars here and perfect breeze.
Pretty nice. I did just run out of water then.
I still have a half a liter though and I'm sharing. We should be, if everything goes well, we should be at the campsite in the next hour and a half, 2 hours, I don't know. And we might go ahead and hike a couple more miles into town to get some water, maybe some beer, and then come back to the campsite. We shall see. What you can't see right now are the really cool, there they are. Weather vane thingies. Anyway, lightning rods. So pretty. Our cameras. Oh, there's a blaze.
Blaze.
To go over?
Over right there.
Yeah.
Because I think the trail.
Yeah, I think we're on the other side of the trail.
Oh yeah, trail picture.
Well, I'm glad we're doing this in the day, not in the dark.
Yep. Ditto.
Here.
Oh, you filmed.
I was just filming to... Oh my gosh, I'm not sure
Yeah.
I made it. Wow. That's really new.
Yeah.
That tree is still green. It's all very fancy. We are at a North Country Trail campsite. They have these fancy pads, and that's where we put all of our stuff. Our packs have exploded. And then our tent is up and ready. And we're just kind of getting our stuff together. Joe is soaking his beans. I am going to start my thing as well. And yeah, watch the rain roll in.
We are on the trail, heading back south. I mean, but this is the North Country Trail, yes, which happens to be a road right now. Right. Where's their place?
I think maybe there's one.
No, I think you're right. Nope.
Anyway, we can do your thing now.
We're looking at imaginary blazes. So yeah, it rained a lot last night. It rained a lot last night after it started raining. It took a while before it started getting going, but then it rained a ton. With that, last night was our first night in our new Gossamer Gear, the 2 tent. So it was an ideal time to test out a new tent with a giant rainstorm, and it was great. It was really loud,
yeah,
but it was raining a lot. So
right, we are in Jonesville. This is one of the places where you walk through the town a little bit. So I just wanted to show a little bit of these kinds of places as well. Anyway, here we are. Gas station if you need it. There's a little place called the Udder Shack. What is it called?
Udder, I can see it.
The Udder Side.
The Udder Side.
Which is a little ice cream place, which looked really happening and good yesterday, but I think they're closed now, so.
11 o'clock there.
Yeah, so we're a little bit early. So no ice cream for us, although I don't really even want ice cream right now, which is very strange. But anyway.
We didn't video any last night going into town.
No. That's all right. That failed. Yeah, last night we decided to, after setting up our camp, we decided to go into town to, look at the dry fence, to grab some beer. We got there and it was a place that there was people, nobody was wearing masks in the building, and they were standing there waiting in line. It looked like it was about a 10-minute line with no masks, so we decided not to do it. So.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's okay, we still got a nice 3-mile walk in.
Oh yeah, what we need
after,
another 3-mile
after
walk.
we said 27 miles, another walk.
Yeah, it was
oh my
20,
gosh.
29 miles.
Look at that building, or that house.
Minus the Trump sign in front of it.
What is the name of this trail?
Bob Bessie.
Bob Bessie.
Bob Bessie.
Gotta be careful because there's not a lot of markings on this trail. This part of the trail. Back in Hillsdale. This is some more urban backpacking. Anyway, you do have to be careful about the trail here. Sometimes you can't see where it's going to turn. They do have little signs though, some of the places. Alright, here we are on the Bob Bessie. Still walking on it. I'll get a little picture of the lake. I don't actually have the name of the lake, but it's very lovely and picturesque. So we just finished up our last bit of the road walk, which is this road, which right this second is not busy, but it's been like really busy.
We came from over there though.
Yeah. And We're getting ready to go back in the NCT. Yay! I mean, we were on the NCT, but now we're going back in the woods. And I am really happy to be off the roads because my feet are kind of hurting. I always kind of made fun of people who were like, oh, I don't like roadwalks. But maybe I'm learning something because my feet are rejoicing not being on the pavement. And I think Joe and I were just talking about it and he agrees.
Yeah. Happy feet. Trail.
Happy feet trail. All right, we got about 8 miles, so we're back at the car. Yay.
Okay, I'm getting on now too.
No, please don't. You're not really, are you?
Yep, let's go. Okay, wrapping up our little overnighter here. We're back in the Pittsford State Game area on these 28 miles of trail that we covered. These 8 or so are definitely the nicest ones. This is classic NCT, very nice. The other stuff, you know, good and bad. So yeah, we've got this. We just knocked 30 miles off the Michigan Lower Peninsula NCT. That's very cool, and the southernmost end of it too. I think that especially after this trip, we will definitely be doing that last 10 miles down to the Ohio border some other time, and definitely as a day outing, probably running to get it over with. There's a limit to the amount of roads that you really want to walk at one time. As everybody else probably knows, we're getting a little more used to thinking about that. So yeah, thanks for following along. Like and subscribe. See you next time.